Hey guys, welcome to Silver Lake. What we're doing today is we're taking a look at one hive that we didn't touch since first week of August of last year. So this is the hive that survived the winter by itself. We didn't intervene, adding any extra food like sugar syrup or anything in the fall feeding, and we didn't do nothing in the spring. We didn't add winter or spring patty. We didn't add pollen sub, nothing. So this hive, what we're gonna graft from, and this is the kind of queens that I look for, so take care of themselves throughout the year. Our beekeeping year starts August 1st. So last August we removed all the honey from this hive, and we left all the brood in the bottom box and the honey on the top box. So this queen, she moved in the middle of these two boxes and with plenty of food on the top. So now she's left with a lot of brood. I would say like 16, 17 frames of brood, and this hive is ready to explode. If we don't do nothing, you know, they will swarm. So what I'm gonna do with this hive is I'm gonna do a three-way split with leaving original queen and making 2 extra hives from this hive. This whole top box is gonna be split in 2 and make two separate hives with their own new queens. We're gonna add new box on top of our old queen, and let's see how that process is done. Okay, so this is the hive that has not been opened till August of last year. So we didn't add any extra feed in the spring, and we didn't add any extra feed in the fall. So they collected on their own and they survived the winter without our help and without intervening. So we're gonna see what's going on inside. So this is gold, this is propolis. We collect and we make propolis tincture out of this stuff. It's their defense mechanism against viruses and bacteria. Propolis, so before the city. So they protect themselves before the bad things come into the hive. Bee glue. Okay, let's see what's going on. So this hive not been opened for like a half a year. Okay, so yeah, and this frame is all eggs. There's a lot of new pollen coming in. A lot of new pollen coming in. All eggs. Just want to make sure the queen is not in this frame. I'm going to put it aside the hive. This is a double deep hive that we left 2 deep boxes. So what we do, first week of August, we removed all the honey and we put the brood on the bottom box, and then 6 frames of honey on the sides and 4 empty frames. And we leave that because if there's any extra fall flow, so we collect that. And if we see that they're bringing in their own, we're not gonna feed them. By the end of September, we see if they moved up and then they created winter cluster between in the middle of these 2 boxes, so they'll be good to go. We want to intervene as long as they have those big honey domes above the winter cluster. And if they stayed in the bottom box, then we will remove and feed them and leave them. If they're not strong enough, we'll leave them as singles for overwintering singles. But if they move by the end of September up and create their cluster in the middle of these two boxes, then they're gonna overwinter like this into double deeps. So you've seen in my previous videos about singles. I made one right now, what we do, adding second box. Also, I made a video with double deep frames in the middle of the box. And this video, it shows you just a regular double deep hive, how it overwintered and what's the, I mean, how they're doing right now. So this, like I said, this hive is without our help. As you can see, the queen is extremely good. See, the brood pattern is really nice. She laid really nice pattern, and they're bringing in tons, like a lot of pollen and nectar on their own without our help, so that's good. So basically what we need to do, we're going to check the bottom box too and make sure bottom box, if she is laying on the bottom box too, then we have to split this hive. If we don't do nothing, they'll start making queen cells and be overcrowded. So we have to take care of that. See, there's a lot of brood. We're not looking for the queen at this time. We know she's there. There's a lot of eggs. And this is really nice ring of pollen around the brood. They're going to use that to feed their young brood. She's laying a ton right now. We had pretty bad weather last couple of weeks, but these guys are doing really good. Yeah, see, there's actually, yeah, it's just a cup. It's not a queen cell. So this would be like a swarm cell, but it's just a cup. So we need to, there's no egg inside. So what we need to do, you can only imagine if when all this brood emerges, this hive would explode. So this would be like a, see, every single frame is full of brood. It's all nectar. Yeah, this hive is exploding. Let's check the bottom box. You can see they started making cups, but you know, luckily there's no queen cell inside. Now is a good time to check also for varroa inside the capped drone brood and see, like right here, is there any varroa present? I don't see any. Okay, so I would say this queen is really good. This is overwintered, last year's queen, but she's a good one. Okay, let's see the bottom box. Okay, there's tons of pollen. You can see new pollen coming in. Yeah, she actually moved on the bottom, and all this is eggs and young larvae. You can see right here. So she moved down. Yeah, we need to split this box right now, because if we don't, it'll be gone. Yeah, lots of pollen. A lot of brood. Probably gonna split this hive three-way. I call that three-way split. So from one hive we're gonna create three hives. Oh, there's queen right here. Beautiful, beautiful queen. So we know she's here. So now what I'm gonna do is catch the queen and put her in the cage so we can work for the rest of this hive. Okay. So I made this roller from queen making. I just put a wine cork so she can't get out. Just grab her by the wings. She's nice, long queen, and close her inside so we can work the rest. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm actually gonna provide a lot more room for this queen. I'm gonna leave 6 frames of brood here, and then I'm gonna add some plastic foundation frames, and also I'm gonna put empty top box on the top and let them build up again. And this box I'm gonna split into two 5-frame with two different queens. So it's gonna be 3-way split. So it's gonna leave bottom box for the queen, add a top box with 4 plastic foundation on the top, and I'm gonna move, you know, this queen to a new location and split this one on two different hives with brand new this year's queens. Okay. Okay, let's just finish this box and see what they're doing. So this is all brood and pollen, brand new pollen, and all eggs. I don't think eggs show on this camera. Someone suggested that I replace this camera. I will, but not now. So this is all whole brood, like a whole frame of brood. So we have, I would say, out of 20, we have at least 16 or 17 frames of brood in this hive. So that's amazing. You can see it's all brood. Some of the capped, and then eggs, and then pollen around it. You can see all capped. And pollen and larvae. So it's amazing hive. See all pollen. So this one, we're gonna leave this one on the bottom. Let's see what's in the last one. It's all honey, all nectar. This one's capped, you can see, and this is new honey, new nectar coming in. So we're gonna leave this one last, and This is pollen and some empty. So I'm gonna turn this way. Okay. I'm gonna add plastic foundation so they have something to build. So they have honey, they have pollen coming in, they have a foundation to work on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So five frames of brood. This one is partially empty, and honey. It's all honey. So we're gonna move this honey up in the second box and put one more foundation right here. Okay. Let's clean this a little bit. This is really, really nice queen. Okay, so what we have for this hive right now, we have honey, pollen, plastic foundation, 5 frames of brood, plastic foundation, and honey. So this hive, the queen's got room a little bit on the these frames on the side, and also they have plastic foundation to work on. Next, what we're gonna do is introduce a new box. Okay, so I'm gonna release the queen on the bottom. Okay, girl, you can continue doing good job. You're a great queen. So she's right here. There she is. Really, really nice. Nice queen. There she goes down. Okay. So I'm gonna create the top box for them. So on the top box, what they're gonna have is a frame of honey, so on the top box they're gonna have frame of honey, plastic foundation, 6 empty frames with drawn foundation, and some of them have little honey on them, but they're basically nice drawn foundations. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then plastic foundation and another frame of honey. So what we have for this hive, this was extra strong hive in the spring, really nice queen, lots of brood. So we removed the top box, found the queen, put her in the bottom, give her some space, some honey and pollen on the side with plastic foundations on the side, and added empty top box with 6 drawn foundations, frames, 2 honey frames on the side and 2 plastic, so they had something to work on. And the first frame of eggs that we removed, we're gonna put right here in the middle. We're gonna put it right in the middle, so that way the bees will move up in the second box faster. So they have food on the side, they have plastic foundation, and they have a frame of brood in the middle. Okay guys, that should be all for this video. So this just shows what to do if the bees are overcrowded, and to prevent for swarming. There are many ways to do it. You can also like split the whole box, or do a Ed&Mary method, or confine the queen. And I mean, but what I like to do, I like to expand my apiary and do at least like a one split, or if I can, if it's the case, like with this hive, do 3 to 1, like make 3 hives out of 1. And it's really a good method to increase your apiary, or to replace your losses, or to even sell a few nukes. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.